Welcome to Evellier's video tutorial program, where we educate how to upload seller, brand, and product information onto the platform. If you're watching this video, you would have been given access to Evellier's Dropbox, where you have access to sellers' images, content, and critical brand information. But before we commence uploading content and images, we need to ensure that we have all of the relevant information at hand. And this will ensure that the upload process runs smoothly and efficiently. So let's firstly look at how we can pre-organise. Okay, so the first piece of information we need is the brand partner registration form. This is the form that all of the brand partners fill in once they're interested in participating and being a seller on the Evellier platform. The brand partner registration form looks like this, and it will be available on the Dropbox file. The next piece of information we need is an Excel or a CSV spreadsheet with the following details. We need the SKU codes for the products that are being entered into the platform. We need the product name, a product description, the colours of that particular product. For example, there may be a particular style of bra and there may be 3 or 4 colours of that particular bra. So we need to know the colours of that particular style of product. Sizes as well. So again, for example, there may be 3 or 4 sizes in small, medium and large of a particular product. We need to understand how many sizes are in that particular product or style. And we need the care instructions for that particular garment. We also would like to know the materials used for that particular product, whether it's silk, whether it's polyester, whether it's velvet. To have a detailed breakdown of the materials used is also ideal. Of course, we need the retail price point, and we need an international size chart. Many brands have different sizes and they may vary between countries, whether the product is from France, whether the product is from the UK or from the United States. So important to have a size chart that represents particular sizes for that particular brand. The spreadsheet may look something like this. So you can see with this particular brand, there's the style name, there's the category, there's the product code, or the SKU code is the same as the product code. The colours, so they've highlighted the colours that's available in that particular style. The sizes for that particular product. The price point in US dollars. It's always important to have the price point in US dollars. We have the fabric content. So you can see that this particular garment is 100% silk. And these ones below, they also have some nylon, as well as silk. We have the care instructions, or here we call it the wash instructions, the country of origin where the product has been made, as well as a detailed product description which describes the product. So this is an ideal spreadsheet that has all the details that we need for a particular product. We also need 2 brand logos with no background. The specs are highlighted here, 192 by 82 pixels at 72 dpi. And ideally we'd have that as a JPEG and also a PNG file in both those dimensions. So you can see a logo would look something like this here. This is the Taryn Winters logo, and we would need it in the 2 different sizes. We also need a brand campaign banner. So the brand campaign banner sits on top of the seller's homepage. So if we just take an example on what that could look like, let's just go over to the Taryn Winters shop. This here is the Taryn Winters promotional banner, and this is what sits on their shop. You can see here some of the products. You can see here some product information and the logo for that particular brand or seller. You can see here the specs. We want the images to be 1058 by 587 at 72 dpi, a JPEG file, and no more than 500 kilobytes. We also need a 100-word brand description. So the brand description, as I mentioned before, just sits here, just below the brand campaign banner. And we also need some flat lay product images on white. So for each product that's being promoted on the website, ideally we'd have two types of images. We would have flat lay products on a white background based on these specs, 600 pixels by 500 pixels at 72 dpi, JPEG files, and no more than 200 kilobytes. A flat lay product image would look something like this. You can see there's the garment here, and it's laid flat on a plain white background. Some brands do and do not provide that image. So we need to try and make sure that the brand partners can supply this image if possible. The other type is the, come back here, the model images per garment. So these particular images are the garment presented on a model. So as we can see here on this picture, this is a bodysuit, and we can see here that the garment is presented on a model. This is the front view of this particular garment, and this is the back view of this particular garment. So many brands will provide us with several images of the product on a model, and we need to also have that information in this particular format, the 600 by the 500 pixels at 72 dpi, a JPEG file, and no more than 200 kilobytes. So that's the summary of the information that we need when organising the information required from the brand partners. Once we have that information, we then can commence with the upload. If we don't have this information, you can contact the administration and we will endeavour to get the information from the brand partners. And that's the end of the first section.